All right, we're back at it. This time it's an on-the-water sea trial of a red 2250 Ultra Cab walkthrough that we've just finished. It's headed out the door to Central California. You might have seen the video I did of the walkthrough on the dock. I was going to do a sea trial that day, but it was pretty gnarly out there. We had significant rains and a lot of stuff floating down the river, so I called it a day. I'm back at it now, so we can get the details for you, show you about this boat, give you a bit of more information on specs. We've got it equipped with twin digital Honda 140s. Now, I've said it before, but the 140 and the 150 is almost indistinguishable in terms of performance. In fact, I really can't tell the difference. And I have put these motors on the back of a 2500 in the past, and I ran these 140s next to their 150s on the same exact boats in single operation. And to be fair, I think there's a really great value in these 140s, and I'm going to show you why here in this video. But turn the camera around real quick and show you that we've got the digital shift and throttle control box here with a single stick operation. I'm currently in one lever mode. They've got a active idle button here, so this current control box is active. Of course, we've got one at the back helm too. I've got our engine metrics displayed right now on the HDS 12 Pro. We're going to get this, we're currently in 62% trim. Let's trim this guy back down to 0. We're going to put this guy up on plane real quick. Turn it around. This guy corners ridiculously. It is extremely agile in the water. I am very, very impressed. I'm seeing top speeds of 48 miles an hour. We're seeing 3.5 plus miles per gallon at 30. Let me just show you. Get this guy up on plane. It's already there. We're going 25 miles an hour. We're going to trim up now to about 50, 60%. These boats really like a lot of trim, especially when they're propped right. We've got stainless steel props on this boat. And at 35 right now, we're getting just shy of 3 miles per gallon. I'm going to slow it down to about 29:30, which is just below that 4,200 RPM mark. That's when VTEC kicks in on these motors. And there it is. 3.5 miles per gallon at 30 miles an hour. On a 100-gallon fuel tank on calm water, you're looking at a 300-plus mile range. That's fabulous. That's just straight up fantastic. You're not going to see that very often in these boats these size, especially with twin digitals. Now, we'll put this guy back in neutral real quick. Of course, we got autopilot functions here, accessible on any page, but we got autopilot on this boat, which is super fun. Of course, in neutral here, I can take it out of, let's pump that guy back again. Come out the back. Don't mind my fender. We're going to activate this throttle. And of course, we're at the aft helm right now. We'll trim down, get this guy down to 0, activate single stick, put it into gear, and now we're driving from the rear. This boat's going to be used for a lot of offshore fishing, and they control with a single motor if they want. Great visibility all the way to the forward helm here. So running from the back of the cab, super easy. Damn it, this boat scoots. We're going 40. Now, that was 40 miles an hour at 5,000 RPMs. We're going to pop this off one lever. We're going to go back into the cab here. We're going to do it again. This time from the forward control box. 25% trim, jump ups on plane, no problem. Now what do we got? $5,000 RPMs. 40 miles an hour. Almost 2 miles a gallon. Pretty impressive. Let's see here. I'm going to do a deck wash test right there. Turn that deck wash on. Run out to the back. These guys got a forward-facing scupper, so they're kind of charged up when you're underway. This thing's got great pressure. Obviously, if you're going to be cleaning off the boat, don't worry. Incoming tide, fresh water. Outgoing tide, rather. Fresh water. Deck wash. And, of course, the 3/4 transom fish box has a provision for a live well, which goes right here. And as you can see, the fill spot for that live well is right there. Now, this is a live well. Let's not get it wrong. It's not a live bait tank. It's going to hold your fish. It's going to hold your crab. It's going to keep fish clean. You can bleed them out in that box there. So if we simply turn on the bait tank pump, we're going to get insta supply of water right there, which is awesome. You get your drain plug, of course. Can fill it up. If you've got salmon, lingcod, halibut, albacore, bluefin maybe, depending on the size, some yellowfin, amberjack, whatever, yellowtail, bleed them, throw them in, clean them off, chuck them in your fish bag. As we said before, don't mind me, the seat box is removed because I've got it up front. Diesel heater output right here. You hit this button, tells you that you're heating. To turn it on, you simply hit that stop button twice. Just once to activate the controller and again to turn it on. If I hit that button a second time, it'll turn off. Diesel heat output right here. It's hard to see it, but it's blowing. And it's nice and hot. Already drained. Too convenient. As we said before, we've got the HDS 9 Pro back here, which gives you all the autopilot features and steering features as well. Of course, you've got engine metrics back here also, which can be set up for first-time configuration anytime. We won't bother with that right now, but it's just showing stranded data. We can go to a new one, and we will select the built-in template and engines. Yes, perfect. I'd like to put fuel economy down here. Hit save, run that screen. We've got individual trim, port and starboard side. We've got, obviously, joint trim on the single stick. And of course, the steering wheel here on the aft helm. Diesel fuel tank right here. And of course, the flip down V-berth extension up front. Don't mind me, I got so excited to take this thing for a sea trial after it was fully rigged and prop heights were set up and changed that I haven't cleaned it up yet. Back in gear, baby. I'm gonna do a quick little rip to show you how fast this thing can turn. Close the doors, get a little quieter operation in here. But we're going for a bit of a rip here. Get the trim down to about 20. Here we go. Instaplane. These Honda 140s are 2.4 liter motors, so we got 4.8 liters of go juice on the back. That's about the equivalent of a 350 V8 Honda, which is 5 liters, which is why we see such impressive performance right off the bat. If I trim these guys up to about 30%, the noise quiets down a bit here. We're getting an almost 3 miles a gallon at 35 miles an hour. And of course, if you're so motivated in these boats, you just hit a hard left and listen. Almost imperceptible cavitation. Nothing. Incredibly effective. Stainless steel props on this boat. Left to right hand turn. Hold on, baby. That was a 180 degree turn. at 35 miles an hour. Let's do a little faster. Let's see if 40 miles an hour does. Miles an hour at 5,000. You get the picture, guys. You're not going to be able to compare a Stabicraft 22-foot boat against anything of its true size nature, right? These are 22.5 feet long. They don't have offshore brackets. They're not a 22+2. These things trim at 75, 80%. 90% trim if you feel like it on a calm day. Incredible fuel efficiency. Over 3.5 miles a gallon at 30 miles an hour on this boat. What else to say? Of course, this walkthrough is awesome. Actually, let's just point that out right now. Crank this guy down. The flip-up V-berth extension adds a secondary step. Pins are already pulled. This guy just comes straight back. Walk out the front. Nice day today. Really nice day. Of course, this goes farther. Walking through the bow, super convenient. Really nice on a warm day. Damn, these boats are fun. I'm gonna miss it. It's the last 2250 walkthrough we've got on site. It's going out the door. Well, what else to say? These boats are incredible. We've got a 2350 Ultra Cab walkthrough coming in about 2 or 3 weeks. We should see that. If you're looking forward to meeting us at the Seattle Boat Show, that boat will be on display, as well as a 2350 Ultra Cab walk around. And of course, a myriad of other Stabicraft boats that we'll have there. It's Boat Country in Everett, Washington. You can see us at boatcountry.com. You can reach out to me, Alex, at asmith@boatcountry.com, or you can reach us directly on the phone at 425-259-6126. We look forward to seeing you. That's the review, 2250 walkthrough. Have a great day, guys.